Okay, let's just see what's happening here. So, print combined features. Okay, so I'll just see if all the genre, keywords, title, cast. Okay, so there you go. So the index number, the rows, have been combined with those genres and so on. Now, what I want here, so let's add a code. Is the thing is, a while ago I told you that a human baby appreciates visuals, but the computer now appreciates numbers. So we have what you call a TF-ID vectorizer. Sorry for this one. So we have what we call a TF-ID vectorizer. Okay, so a TF-ID vectorizer basically converts words. Okay, in programming we call those strings as numerical objects. Okay, so how do we do this? So convert words or what we call strings into numbers. Okay, so let's create a variable called vectorizer and let's just call tfid vectorizer. So tfid vectorizer. Let me just play this one. All right, so there's an error. If you would see, there's a yellow thingy here. TF-ID vectorizer is not defined. So whenever you have some things like TF-ID or this words is not defined, you might have to import the package. So I'll just import it from the thing is TF-ID vectorizer is from sklearn. So from sklearn dot feature extraction dot text, okay, import PFID vectorizer. So you don't have to memorize it. The thing with me is when I was learning machine learning, all I had to do was type in the codes and then I use Chat GPT. For example, type this error and it will just tell you the codes here. So it took me like, for example, just a few months to study machine learning because of Chat GPT. Okay. Div ID vectorizer is not defined. I think I'm having the wrong spelling. Let's see. Let me just copy this one. Okay, I think we forgot to run this one. So every time you make changes to the code, okay, let me just see. Blah 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 from SQL layer feature dot extraction dot text import. Hold on, let's just pause this one. Okay, yeah. The thing is, we have to forgot sklearn. Here we go. Let's play this again. Oh, that's weird. Uh-huh. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I did. This is very useful because look what I did in that chat GPT. So this is my code, which is this one, right? Which I copied from here. And then I told chat GPT I'm having this error. Cannot import nameTF ID vectorizer from sklearn, blah, 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 blah. So which is this error here. And then a good thing here is it told me the answer. You can use this one instead of this one. So I'll just copy this and then I'll paste it here and let's see. Okay. All right. See, there's no error anymore. So this is a good thing if your chat GPT is very useful once you're trying to learn machine learning. So let me play this again. If there's no errors, hopefully there's no errors. Okay, vector ID vectorizer is not defined. I'll probably copy this one instead. And I'll paste it here. Okay. OTF-IDF vectorizer. Okay, so I think my error was if you would see here, there's an F between TF-IDF vectorizer and this one's not have an F in between. So yeah, spelling was important, but it's a good thing that ChatGPT is here to help you. Okay, now that we created now a variable for our TF-IDF vectorizer, what we're going to do now is this combined features, we're gonna transform them using the TF-ID vectorizer. So what I'm gonna do now is, okay, and this one calls the TF-ID variable, and then let's convert, then we convert the combined features, which is this one, into numerical objects. Okay, so let's create a variable called feature vector is equal to vectorizer. Okay, so vectorizer dot fit underscore transform. So this is, so vectorizer, okay, came from here, which is our TF-ID vectorizer. What do I want to transform? The combined features. Okay, so copy this, paste it, okay? So again, you don't have to memorize the code, you just have to understand the code, all right? And let's just see, let's print this one, feature vector, and let's see if it was able to convert it to numerical objects. Oh, there you go. So notice the zeros here, those are your row numbers, and then comma, which is your genre, and then after the genre, you have your keywords and so on. So it is able now to the convert your strings or words or your text into numbers. Now what we need to do here is after converting, okay, after converting, let me just make this bold. After converting the words into strings, we need to look for the similar words slash numbers, okay? So for example, if apple is equal to 1, and then let's say another word there means, let's say, um uh, let's say apple, but another type, a good app, red apple, something like that, okay? And then let's have this would be one word, probably the the number of this one would be 1.5, something like that, and it looks for the similarity, okay? So for example, we have a word called red, and the number here is 0.3, and then we have another word called reddish, then probably the TF-ID vectorizer would make this number as 0.38. So here, we need to look for the similar or close numbers, okay? Here, we have what we call our cosine similarity, okay? So let's do this one. So we want to see the cosine similarity of each feature vector. Okay, so let's add a code, and then, for example, similarity is equal to cosine similarity, okay, feature vector. Let's play this. Okay, there's an error here. Okay, I think because again it's not defined. So again, don't forget to, if you have an error called it's not defined, don't forget to upload your package. If you don't memorize the package, you can use ChatGPT to give you the package name. So from sklearn.metrics.pairwise import cosine similarity. Similarity. Say that, and let's play the last block of code. Okay, so that's good. So let's try to print similarity and see the output. Print similarity. Play that. And if you would see now, it will now, for this one, the 1 and 1.5, it quote unquote takes the average and it gives you now this if the numbers are close. Okay, so that's what we call the cosine similarity. If the numbers are close, then it takes quote unquote the average and then it makes them similar. It's called the cosine similarity. You can do something like this. What is cosine similarity? Okay? I'll pause the video while the chat GPT is typing the answers. So if you would see, cosine similarity is a measure of similarity between two non-zero vectors. If you would see here, the cosine similarity is used to compare the similarity between two pieces of text or images. That's what we did with our text in our code. Okay? So in the next lesson, what we're going to do now is we're going to, when a user now types, for example, a movie, what would happen is we're gonna give him the results of those similar movies using the output that we did here in the cosine similarity. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson.